So I'm starting with your technique. So you're doing the second one, the broken chord and scale sequence, and we're just doing up to halfway through the second line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. So you've got a spread of 4 notes in each or every other bar. Okay, so the first one is C, E, G and C, so you've got an octave either side, and the fingering for that is 1, 2, 3 and 5. So it's basically a chord, but the notes are split up. Then close the hand up so the fourth finger goes next to where your little finger is, and just play a scale going down. So you've ended up where you started. Then you move along to the E octave with G and C in the middle, and it's 1, 2, 4 and 5. So I'm playing those notes. Then again, taking my fourth finger next door, closing the hand a little bit, and using a scale fingering to go down to E. Then the next chord on the next line is over the G octave, and again it uses 2 and 4, and that's on C and E. So that's G, C, E, G. Take the hand closer together, and then not a scale to finish, just a pattern to finish off the exercise. So I'll play that in the right hand again. So everything's joined up. Move to E, spread the fingers along. D. Now move to G, again spread the fingers out. Okay. Right, the left hand I'm going to start the next C below on the piano, and I'm following exactly the same pattern of notes as I did in the right hand, but obviously the fingering is going to be different and it's written underneath. So the first one's over that C octave and a C chord. So it's C, E, G and C, 5, 4, 2 and 1. Again, close the hand up next to where the thumb is, and you're doing a scale. So remember to turn after the third finger. Okay, I'll just do that one again. Close up, turn, and you end up back on C. Then you move up to your E octave with the notes in between, which are G and C, using 4 and 2. So E, G, C, E, close the hand up, turn after the third finger, and then the next line it's over the G octave, and these are the fingers in between. So try and use the 3, be careful. I think you struggle with, well, you could use the 4, but it should be the third finger, I'm afraid. So second finger, then thumb, close the fingers up, and just follow that pattern like you did in the right hand. Okay, so let's do all that left hand from the beginning. Jump and move. One thing you could do in your practice is where you've got the 4 crotchet notes, play them as a chord. It might be good for your hand actually to stretch a chord like that over an octave, because it's not about stretching the extreme notes at either end, it's what goes on with your hand in the middle, so how you position those other fingers within that chord. And then the next one, that's quite a stretch between the 5 and the 4 there. And then the next one, that's quite a stretch between the 3 and the 5 there. Okay, so it's not a 4, it is a 3. And in the right hand, the first chord feels fairly comfortable. The next one, not too bad. Again, a bit of a stretch between the 4 and the 5. 4 and a 5 again, that's not too bad either. Okay, so it's based on a broken chord, but the broken chord you play is just a small chord. It's 3 notes, so fingers are a bit more closer together like that. Okay, this one is a grade 2 broken chord, which is spread over the 4 notes, the octave. So it goes like that. So again, it's a question of learning a finger pattern, just like you did for your grade 1 broken chords, but as I say, it's spread out over a bigger chord. Okay, so you've got some of that in this exercise, and then a little bit of a scale fingering as well going on.